Hi Pisces, Happy New Year to you and Happy January. So this month we've got a lot of planets in Capricorn, and Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, planet Saturn, and Saturn is all about structure. And this is the perfect time, this is why we do New Year's resolutions, for looking at your life, Pisces. And for the most part, Pisces, you don't like a lot of structure. You'd much rather have things nice and loosey-goosey and a little bit flexible. But this is a great time of year, especially as we've got a lot of planets happening in your 11th house, of really thinking about what it is that you want for this coming year for yourself. I mean, after all, it's not very far off when you're going to have your birthday time again. So what are the things that you'd like to complete? And what are the things that you'd really like to begin this year and really accomplish? And also to let you know, I've done a video all about the houses to make this easier for you each month. Many of you asked for this video, so it's out. Do check it out, and I think you'll be able to follow some of the things I'm saying much more easily. At least I hope so. So on the 4th of the month, we've got Mars, planet of energy, going into your 9th house. Now Mars up here at the top of the chart, Mars in the 9th house. This is a wonderful time for putting some energy into learning something new. It's a great time for planning travel or even going, spontaneously on a trip somewhere. It's a really good time for doing anything internationally. So you might decide you want to learn a new language. You might decide that you'd like to do business internationally. Maybe get involved with importing and exporting things from other places. There are many ways this can play out, and also with Mars in your 9th house there, this is a great time to put some energy into your spiritual life. Yes, maybe you'd like to study astrology. Maybe you'd like to do something with tarot or crystals or anything really that puts energy into how can you give your life some more meaning. Pisces, of all the signs, you are one of the signs who really does look for meaning. You're the last sign in the zodiac. So, we have to plow through all the other signs until we get to dear Pisces, who usually sits there quietly just waiting and sitting in your imagination and thinking about other things until finally the spotlight comes onto you. But this is very much about you really looking at how can you create more depth of meaning in your life with this Mars energy, and actually taking some action, not just dreaming that it's going to happen, but doing something about it. So if you want more of a social life and you want people who share your interests, then it's time to get out there and really do that and show yourself. So we've got Mercury, planet of technology, travel, also anything to do with speaking, communications of any kind. You see, when I think about Mercury retrograde, my brain goes a little bit backwards. And it goes retrograde from the 6th of the month until the 26th. And it's in your 11th house. So let's look at this 11th house, because there's going to be a very big focus on it this month for you. With Mercury in this 11th house, this is a great time to really reevaluate your friendships. You might be just reevaluating things, or you might meet an old friend, rekindle an old friendship of some sorts. That can certainly happen with Mercury retrograde. It can also be a great time for reflecting, as I said earlier, on the things that you're really dreaming of for yourself and for our world, and also taking some action, probably after Mercury goes direct. But it's a wonderful time for completing things. It's really wonderful for that. People get frightened about Mercury retrograde. They go, oh, what am I going to do? But very often, if you've been trying to sell a house, it can complete during the retrograde. If you've been trying to get a job and you've been really applying a lot, then it can complete during a retrograde. So don't be frightened of retrogrades, but just use it in a way that's positive for you. And I would just suggest that you leave a little bit of extra time if you're traveling somewhere that's very important. And on the 10th of the month, we've got a new moon in this 11th house. bringing the possibility of a new relationship, a new person into your life, and just some freshness. Wherever a new moon lands in your chart, it's an opportunity to blow off the dust, blow out the cobwebs, and create something new for yourself. And this is particularly going to be involved in the things that you're dreaming of. You're a dreamer of the zodiac. You are, Pisces. We need you. We need your dreams. We need those dreams right now. So many are fighting things right now. Pisces is not really the fighter of the zodiac. So what are those dreams, and how can you bring them more to reality? Your own dreams, yeah, for yourself. You know, maybe financial dreams you've got. Maybe you'd like a lovely home, a lovely relationship. But it's time to dust them off. Sometimes, you know, we've got lists of dreams or whatever it is, and you don't even look at them. And maybe you've already accomplished some of them, and you're not grateful for what you've already accomplished, and you go, wow, look, I've already done this and this and this. So this is what this new moon is triggering for you. On the 15th of the month, we've got a lovely trine energy, gorgeous, happening between Jupiter and Mercury. Well, this is great for a new relationship. It's great for communications within relationships, really renewing it during the retrograde. You see, you've got an opportunity to renew, to reassess, to reaffirm maybe your vows with somebody that you made a long time ago. But it's throwing some fresh air into a relationship, and it could be an intimate partner. It could also be a business relationship. And on the 21st of the month, we've got the Sun coming into your 12th house. And the Sun in the 12th house, it's a great time to declutter. Really it is. To get those things that you've hidden somewhere, you've collected somewhere, that you just, you know, what about those clothes that you really haven't worn for 2 years or more? Why not give them to charity? Why not make some space in your life? Because, as I said, the birthday's coming soon. That next month, you know, that Sun will be in the first house. So really a good time as well for some quiet time. Quiet reflection is really good during this time, and also you may get some wonderful dreams, some dreams that really light up some messages for you that will enable you to move forward with some other areas in your life that may have been a little bit stuck. So I always see that 12th house as a little bit like a fairy godmother. Yes, there's often something that just comes in if you allow it, and you allow those messages to come in that are all around you a lot of the time. Wow, it can set you off on a new path and with much more meaning into your life. And on the 24th of the month, we've got a full moon happening in your 6th house of work. And so this could be something coming to culmination of a work project, or maybe something is completing there that you've been working on for a while. Or maybe you're just going to look at your work area and say, you know what? I need to make some changes here. I've been putting up with things for far too long, and I'm ready to make some changes. And this full moon may well trigger some of those changes for you. It's also shining a light on your physical health, Pisces, so good time to clean up your act there too, if it's needed. On the 24th as well, we've got Venus coming into this 11th house of friends, and this could bring such a lovely friend into your life, or just a lovely experience with some friends, or even a team or a group of people just coming together and really enjoying being together. So there you have it, my lovely Pisces. I wish you a wonderful January. Thank you for commenting, sharing, subscribing. I really do like getting your feedback. So thank you. Bye for now.